up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, but I don't wanna jinx it, baby. Let's not get ahead of my time. Oh, but I don't wanna miss you, baby. So I stand up and speak just my mind. Oh. You're chilling when the rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Baby, you give me ice and fire.
So after a little bit of cutting right here, this side fits pretty nice. As you see, that's gonna line up pretty flush, gonna meet well with the fender. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to put some self tappers when I come back the other time, just so it holds the shape, and then I'll hit it from the back. This side, I'm assuming I'm probably gonna have to touch that spot like the other side, and that should be how it should fit. So I'm gonna go ahead and slice a tiny bit there again. Next on the list is going to be holding this bumper in and getting it to a point where I can basically self-tap a couple sections that will hold the bumper in its position and remove and then glass the back of it and make it strong and shape the correct way that I need it to. And then remove the bumper. It's gonna be a little tough doing it by myself, but I'm probably gonna go ahead and start one and then go ahead and kind of hold it while drilling the other one. It should be pretty fun. I ended up cutting one of those longer ones in half just because I don't think I'll need this 5-inch section. So I'm gonna try to go, you know, one of these. We'll see how it goes. So that's that. That fit looks pretty sweet. Just like that. Boom. That looks good. I'm happy with that actually. Whoa. This definitely has to come in a little bit. I'm gonna actually try to put a small piece here between these two to push that gap in. Why not try this out? It's fiberglass. If I mess something up, I can always go back and fix it. So, you know what would probably be better if I did it this way. See the bumper fitment now, it's actually pretty flush. So there's a little bit of a thickness, the plate thickness doesn't allow it to go all the way up, but as you see, it's pretty much flush. So off to the other side. It lines up pretty nice as well. Just has that gap because of the metal like the other side. So it's not sticking out like insane anymore. Pretty much flush. It's hard to kind of tell. It's a little bit better right there, and it'll be a little bit better once, you know, obviously that's flat. So both sides are looking a lot better. I'm gonna go ahead and take the bumper off, take it with me, and mess with the glass at home. I'm gonna basically just glass it from underneath, strengthen it up. The gaps aren't even perfect on the fenders, so, you know, even those might have to get adjusted each way, so that's not a big deal. But a lot of these parts are gonna be, you know, fit as best as possible. Gotta work with what you got, gotta roll with the punches, keep the progress going. It's better to just take some steps forward and learn from it than let this thing sit here and accumulate dust. Happy where I got, I'm gonna keep going. Gonna figure out how I'm gonna cut that as well and what I'm gonna put behind. See you in a second. How's it going? So we're back at it, working on the front bumper. I'm back at home. I'm gonna be able to basically set the bumper up, fiberglass the back end so we can stiffen, keep that position that it's in, keep that form. That way it's gonna be nice and tight so I can bondo the front of it and make it look flush and clean again. And that way it's gonna fit good on the car. So I'm gonna go ahead and just start taping the front side of it so that the fiberglass resin doesn't have anywhere to seep through, so it's gonna keep it in that same area. Cool day today. It's really cool. It just rained. We had a tornado warning earlier, so that was pretty crazy, but I'm gonna go ahead and kind of set it up in a good place to work. So I did a little reset because it was getting super cold and windy outside. So we got the resin and fiberglass material on. It's looking really good. I can already see how it's kind of like forming. It formed pretty well, filled all those gaps. You can see the crack right there through the light. So all I really want that to do is have that just be bonded and strengthened. So when I take out those self-tapping screws, it'll remain in that shape. So there's a little bit more on this side as well. Hopefully this stuff tacks down and cures really good. We'll see how it goes. It's my first time, so I'm looking forward to see how it turns out. Hopefully when I pull it all off, it doesn't just go like and crack. But you know, that's how you learn. So we'll see how it goes. I'm confident this is gonna hold up pretty well, this fiberglass stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and actually just, you know, lay it down to how it was, kind of sitting on this end right there. Let it cure. That's about it. We'll see how it comes out. So that's gonna be a wrap for today's video. As you can see, we finally got more progress on the 1977 911. So I'm finally glad to have some stuff going on this bumper. That was kind of the only part that was fitting bad. So I'm glad to get my hands kind of on the fiberglass and bodywork aspect of the car. I've never done any body glass. I've never done any body work in my life. So it's the first time. I've always saw videos. I know how it's kind of done, the basics of it, but it's always, you know, getting that technique down, getting it down to science and basically doing it repetitively and getting it down to you can do it quick, efficiently, and it comes out nice so you don't have to redo it. I'm confident this should work. We'll see how it turns out. Next episode, be sure you stay tuned because I'm gonna take this off. I'm gonna go ahead and start the body filler bondo part of it. I'm gonna go ahead and kind of fill in any gaps. I'm gonna make sure that everything's smooth. Bunch of sanding, bunch of prep work. I might actually sand the entire bumper down so that I can kind of just primer it so it can have like a lighter color because the whole car is red and the black is hard to see the contours. After that, I'm gonna go ahead and start drilling the side holes that mount to the fenders on this bumper And then as well, I have to make sure that the spacing is correct to the fender so they can basically line up flush. I'm gonna start working on the rear bumper as well in the next episode, so be sure to stay tuned. This thing's coming together. I know this is the tedious stuff, but then a lot of body work and a lot of sanding and stuff like that's gonna happen after this. After we got that stuff knocked out, we're gonna go ahead and be able to kind of customize a little more, do a few things that's gonna stick out from a regular 911. Gotta order some new wheels as well. Those ones just have some rash, got some bends, and they just seem better days. So I kind of wanna go for a little bit of a similar look, wide, deep dish, thinking black or some kind of gunmetal color, but we'll see. I haven't talked about what color I'm gonna paint it yet. There's a few different options. I might go with the original color, maybe throw in a cool flake. Let me know what you guys think. Be sure to check out the older videos. Be sure to check out the S2000 stuff if you guys are interested. I'm working on a cool little project that's gonna be revealed next month, so be sure to subscribe and stay tuned on that. As always, guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to leave a like, subscribe, do your thing. I appreciate it. As always, be blessed and be superish.